and welcome to my show. I'm your girl, Melody Trice, and you know I'm all about life unlimited. And one of the things today I want to talk about is fashion. Not just fashion, but really living life unlimited. So if you're not living life unlimited, you need to make sure that you make the right adjustments so that you can be free, fit, and fabulous. So I want you to stay tuned because I have some amazing guests up next. We'll be right back after this break.
I was living in a shelter juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
I'm so excited to be talking to you right now because, you know, I know you are a celebrity fashion designer, not just regular fashion designer.
So they say. So they say.
It's true. It's true. You know, they just need to look at your resume. Well, one of the things I think about is the fact of where did you get your start from?
Well, I got my start, I would have to say, my mom.
Wow.
That's how she supported our family. She would take in sewing.
Wow.
So I mimicked what she was doing. She was always at cutting, sewing, having people come to the house for fittings. And so she would give me her scraps of fabrics.
Wow.
And I would just copy, what I thought she was doing. And then as I got older, I became known as the kid around the neighborhood who made clothes.
Wow.
And I had lots of cousins, girls around to like make stuff for, steal out of my mom's scraps. So, and then one day somebody said to me, well, you're a fashion designer. I had no idea what that was.
Really?
But it just sounded cool, right?
Exactly, right?
So I went and found out what that was, and I said to myself, wow, okay, that's exactly what I am. And that's when I got serious about it. But that's the day, I think I was 15 years old.
What?
And someone called me a fashion designer. I said, okay.
Well, you know what, when you say that, and you said they called you fashion designer, and then you looked it up and you realized I am. When you said that where I am, you was already doing what it is.
Exactly. And people were coming to me and commissioning me to make things for them. And I even had a little side gig. I would
You were making money, honey.
Oh yeah, I would go to the swap meets on the weekends.
Wow.
So I'd cut up my mom's scraps and have a little booth out there at the Rhodium swap meet. and people, I'd sell out. So I would come back home with $75, $100, which to me, at the age of 15, was a lot of money.
Yes, exactly.
So I was inspired.
So what really kept you motivated through the years to just stay at it? Because a lot of times people stop, when it's not the way they want it. So what is your motivation to keep you grinding like you do?
Well, it's my passion. It's not work for me. It's not a job.
Oh.
It's air.
Wow.
To me. I get up in the morning and my mind is clicking about, okay, what can I do today? What fabrics can I use? What new silhouettes can I build? Who do I want to work with?
Wow.
What celebrity have I not had the opportunity to work with yet that I can somehow try to reach through social media? Can I send them a DM? Will they get it? Will the people that they work with get it? Will they let them know that I tried to reach out? So, that's the kind of stuff.
Wow.
And you roll the dice every day, and sometimes you win.
Wow.
So that's kind of what keeps me going.
Well, one of the things you just mentioned is your purpose.
Yeah.
Because when a person realizes this is my purpose, it's no longer am I going to quit? Or am I going to stop?
Oh, that's not an option.
It's because it's a part of who I am.
Right, exactly.
So that actually inspired me because, when you think about it, it do get, tough or whatever sometimes. So what would you say has been the greatest challenge of your career so far?
Oh, God, early on, just wanting to be in the business, wanting to build a label, but not having the finance. I knew early on that I didn't want to work for anyone. I wanted to work for myself. And again, my mom was my inspiration because I saw her work every single day of her life to support the family, not going out to a job, but doing it right there at home. So that kind of subconsciously, without even really knowing it, but that gave me the confidence somehow, if you want to call it that, the confidence to know that I could do it too.
Wow,
And
that entrepreneurship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we actually built my first collection right there in our garage. And I took it to the world famous Fred Siegel Melrose.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And the buyer bought 60 pieces. I mean, to me, that was huge,
That
at,
was
the,
huge.
At the time.
Wow.
And I went back home screaming and yelling to my mom. I mean, she cried because it was, she was like, because she was just happy to help me make the line, to make the sample collection. And when we got the order, she was thrilled.
Wow.
And again, that was more reinforcement that I could do it. Again, I went downtown to the fabric district, bought the fabric,
and made it happen.
came back, made it happen. So again, that made me know that, okay, so all I need to do is just do it again, and then again after that, and then again after that.
Wow.
And that's pretty much how it's happened, how it's unfolded over the course of my career.
Wow. Well, you know what? You guys, you stay tuned because you definitely want to stay tuned to some more with Perry White. We'll be right back. Oh my God.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly
Lights out.
and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back, everybody. I am so excited. If you've been missing it, I'm telling you, you need to stay tuned because Perry White, he's a fashion designer, celebrity fashion designer. I see you doing so many things. You're on the red carpet. You know, you recently, launched a lot of different things. And you also, have had your models in fashion shows. And tell us a little bit about your roster, the people you have actually styled.
Oh, wow. A lot of people. I mean, I would have to say the highlight. The highlight to this very day was working with Prince.
Wow.
I did a wardrobe for his musicology tour, 2004.
Wow.
And somebody called me on the telephone that day, and I thought it was a joke. I thought it was maybe a friend of mine, like doing a practical joke kind of thing. And the longer the conversation went on with his assistant, or this person who called claiming to be his assistant, I started to realize that this was a real telephone call. It was not a joke. And so this long story short, I did that. I did the world tour with him.
That's
And,
amazing.
yeah, that was amazing.
Because not too many people can say they work with Prince.
I mean, that was, a dream of mine. I wanted to work with Michael Jackson. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to have that happen. But there's still, a lot of more people out there that I want to work with. I've worked with Queen Latifah, Macy Gray. She also won Most Fashionable Artist of the Year award, wearing all of my garments. So she flew me to New York to the Vogue VH1 Fashion Awards, and we accepted the award together.
That's amazing.
That was a highlight as well.
Wow. And that's why he is a celebrity fashion designer, because, a lot of people would love to be where you are right now. Those opportunities to really live life free and to be who they know themselves to be. And when you say, I am a fashion designer, you step into your truth.
Right, exactly.
And you allowed it to give you so many opportunities.
Exactly.
So what would you say to the younger generation out there, up and coming, who will love those type of opportunities to come to them? What encouraging words would you give to them?
I would say that all you got to do is believe it. I mean, listen, I'm living proof.
Yes.
If I can do it, I believe that other people, if they really truly want it, they can have it and they can do it too.
Yeah.
And believe it. I mean, listen, it's even easier these days because we didn't have social media when I came into the game. It
That's
didn't
true.
exist. We didn't have the internet when I came into the game. You couldn't just build a website and put your platform up there. That didn't exist.
So
you
now
had to
it-
go through. You had to go through store buyers. You had to go. People had to almost like green light you. These days, you can green light yourself. You don't have to wait for anyone.
So your
Those are my encouraging words to anybody who is thinking about it. Stop thinking about it and do it.
Wow.
Do one piece. Get a model, photograph it, put it on social media.
And that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Because, and one of the things, too, I admire about you, and when you talked about your opportunities that you had, you was prepared for those opportunities. You didn't have to get
Without
ready.
even knowing it, though.
But what I'm saying, because, one of the things about it, life is when we are doing what we love to do, when
Right.
those opportunities come, we don't have to get prepared.
Right.
We are ready
We're
to
ready.
walk into
Yeah,
that
yeah,
door.
yeah.
So I admire
don't
that.
get ready, be ready.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I would also say to that, sometimes we put too much thought into it. Stop thinking about it and just do it.
Wow.
Stop thinking about it. We overthink it sometimes. Sometimes we think ourselves out of doing it.
Exactly.
And that's kind of like the biggest issue that a lot of people have these days.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because we're trying to figure out what
how
we
can
think.
I make? They're trying to perfect it.
Yes.
There's no such thing as perfect.
No, it's just doing it and enjoying
Just
it.
doing it and enjoying it. That's the key word.
Yes.
Well,
look, I definitely enjoy talking to you. I mean, I'm sure everyone enjoy you.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure.
It really is just a highlight to see someone, develop into their truth and enjoy life. So I want everyone to stay following you and find out more about you, to follow your collection, everything. Could you let them know for us, please?
Well, you can find me on my website, perrywhite.la, and my Instagram is also perrywhite.la. My personal Instagram is Mr. Perry White. So
That's it.
thank you so much.
You hear me?
Go and follow.
Bam! Follow. Okay. I'm loving it. And one of the things that I just want to say to you is just, I appreciate you taking out the time to come on here to grace us with your presence and really enlighten everyone, because, I'm all about life unlimited, and you're definitely letting people know that life really is unlimited. So thank you so much.
Melody, and I really, really appreciate you.
Oh.
I really appreciate this
He's
opportunity.
trying to make me cry, y'all. So look, you all, you stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
I was living in a shelter juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am so excited. I want to welcome my special guest, Paula Jai Parker, and her wonderful son to the show. Hello, y'all.
Hello.
I am so excited because one of the things is Pasadena is doing so many amazing things and having great people making it happen, and you are doing that for the kids.
Oh, thank you.
So let's talk about what you're doing right now, which is called, Pasadena Kids Forum.
Yes. So I started teaching the babies at my son's school, Sierra Madre Elementary School. And what ended up happening was they wanted to change the look of their talent show. They have an annual fundraising talent show. So they tapped me to come in and direct 85 kids. I think there were like 40-something groups, and just put together this phenomenal program that not only allowed the kids to show off their talents, but we brought in mentors.
Wow.
And we helped the kids kind of define those talents.
Wow.
Because it's easy to say, okay, I want to sing, I want to dance. But if you're just putting on the gong show, the kids aren't getting anything out of it except a little stage experience.
Yeah.
I wanted to take that, because it's really the only time that the kids are on stage the entire year. And it's for all intents and purposes a performing arts school.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take that opportunity and kind of develop it. And we brought in one of the guys, or the guy, Mark, who does Kids Bop.
Wow.
And Kids Bop is pretty huge, if anyone out there in Pasadena knows. Kids Bop is where they take current pop songs and they let the kids sing these songs and dance to them. So wonderful. He wanted to be in a group, a boy band.
What?
And so he
the
is.
talent show.
Yes, he is. I'm
And-
sorry, he said I am. That's my
Okay, I
baby.
liked that. So tell us about it.
So in the talent show, I joined up with my friends and we made a group called OMG Tacos.
Wow.
So the song was about tacos, but
Wow.
but some other guys sang the real song, but we just wanted to remake it.
Wow, you remix, huh?
Yes, but don't be confused. They did not lip sync.
Oh.
No lip syncing. We did all instrumentals. We brought in professional singers, professional dancers. We brought in professional comedians, professional guitarists, and they had mentoring sessions. I guess I kind of stole it from The Voice, but I wanted to
That's
do
cool.
something that integrated The Voice and American Idol.
Wow.
So I decided to bring it to the entire Pasadena spectrum. And we're going to use my girl inspired me to give back through Pasadena Public Access. And we're going to create a television show for our children in Pasadena to voice their concerns, their issues. There's a lot of classes out here in Pasadena where they're teaching kids stage and teaching kids how to perform on stage and how to be in a play, but no one is really teaching our kids about the medium of film. And we're here in Los Angeles, and this is the film capital of the world.
Yes.
Not only are we going to teach our babies how to act, but we want to teach our babies how to be a hostess, how to be an interview artist, because there's an art in interviewing.
It really is.
Camera. We want to teach our babies lights. So we want to take every aspect of the entertainment industry and teach it to the next generation.
Wow. Well, I think that's so inspirational because a lot of people don't do that especially the city that they actually are living in. So that means you're giving back to the community.
Right here at home.
Giving
Yes.
it to them, saying, look, you know what, I'm not overlooking where I'm at.
Because everyone wants to invest their money in Tesla,
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
That's their future. But this is our future.
Definitely.
This is our future right here.
Really.
And we need to invest our money in our kids.
Because they are the ones.
And this program here at Pasadena allows us to not only learn ourselves, but, you mentioned my family, we're taking family classes here.
Wow.
So that we can have a show that we can share with the nation, inspiring young people.
Making it happen.
Yeah.
Look, y'all stay tuned because we got some more with both of these amazing people, Mr. Wonderful. We'll be right back.
I was living in a shelter juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am so excited because I have with me Mr. Wonderful and his mother, Miss Paula Jai Parker. I'm about to say, I'm about to give you Mr. Wonderful too. Well, you are wonderful because one of the things that you mentioned before we went to a break was how you and your family has came together to make opportunities not just for yourselves, but for other people.
Yes.
So, bringing your family in, what do that feel like to you?
It's, for me, great because we're here in the Pasadena area, and this studio is in walking distance. Wow. And I think it's the best kept secret in Pasadena. It's such a little jewel. Yeah. And there's so many people that come to Los Angeles looking for that dream, and they don't understand that the dream dream is right here. The dream is now.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to be on Fox television to make a hit TV
Exactly.
show. Hello, sis.
Okay.
You know, and that's why I love you and have so much respect for what you're doing over here, because you understand that you make lemonade out of lemons and you drink it up,
Yes.
and then you can throw some alcohol in it if you like to.
If you
Close
like
your
to.
ears. But my point is, and I'm just looking for, I guess, an analogy to say,
You make it happen.
You make it happen for yourself.
Yes, you don't
in
wait.
the moment.
Yes.
You don't wait. Well, maybe if I go sit at Schwab's, and I guess I'm dating myself, but back in the day, people used to come to Los Angeles and think if they went to the Schwab's delicatessen or drugstore and sat down, they would get, you know, somebody's gonna find me.
Yeah.
You know, and it just doesn't work like that.
Yes.
And even as talented as I believe I am,
You are a talented
I'm
girl.
not always working. So I have to find ways to keep myself busy when there's downtime in my life. And
Wow.
teaching is something that feels good to me.
Well, you know, when you mention that, that makes me think about the fact that you're not idle in time. Because a lot of times we as people, we're waiting for people to give us those
Yes.
opportunities.
Yes.
And technically, we are that opportunity
Yes.
we need.
And you don't know how much time you've got.
Exactly.
I think we sit around, especially when we're young, and then we turn into our 30s, and then we turn into our 40s and later, and we think, oh, I've got time, I'll do it tomorrow. And we procrastinate our dreams away.
Yeah.
You know, they call them deferred dreams.
Yeah.
That's what, you know, we have the book, not Angela Lansbury, but Lansbury.
Yeah.
The book, Raisin in the Sun,
Wow.
where she talks about from the poem Dreams Deferred. You know,
And a
all
lot
of
of
that
people do
comes
that.
from we defer our dreams to our children. We defer our dreams to our men as women. We
Yeah.
defer our dreams to our wives. And we think, okay, well, maybe tomorrow, or maybe I'll see it. But no, you make it happen in the now, in the
Yeah.
moment, in any way you can. And you take one step, and I promise you, God will take 50 million for you.
Yes.
You doing this has brought you so much, I guess, viewership.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm very
and possibly
grateful.
not just here, but you have the YouTube medium,
Yeah.
where the world can see what you're doing here on a professional level. You know, there are people like, I know he just recently got in trouble for harassing people, but there's the harassment guy. His name, I'm so horrible with names,
It's
but
okay, girl.
he's a real cute little white boy, and he has these racist little jokes. Maybe his name is AJ. I don't know, whatever his name is. He just got in trouble for harassing some ladies, but he learned at a public access facility.
Yeah.
And for his first show, he did everything. He did his own producing, his own directing, his own camera, and he, for camera, all you really have to do is sit it and then go sit
Yeah.
down. So that wasn't the hard part, but he did his own,
Editing and all.
the producing, and all of it became him alone. CJ, CK,
Wow.
CK, CK,
Wow.
somebody. CK somebody.
Well, you know what? In the beginning, that's how I started.
Right,
And then I
right.
was really blessed with the opportunity with Pasadena Media in order to, go to the next level.
Right.
And then by that opportunity came, and then now the show airs on 6 different channels. So we reach a lot of people.
And this is only the beginning.
Yeah, and
because you have the drive and the desire, and you're not waiting for somebody to
No.
hand you anything on a silver platter. You will be seen. You have more than most. You have a reel. You have a collection of stories, of shows already packaged.
Yeah.
All you have to do is put it together and submit it to one of the streaming networks. Get yourself a great agent,
And make it happen.
And make it happen, because you've already made thus far happen.
Wow.
The rest is just an agent
Doing it.
phone call away, putting a package together and getting yourself on OWN.
And that's truly goals, right?
Yes.
Well, look, before we leave, I definitely want everybody to, contact you for more
Yes,
information,
please
especially
do.
because they don't have to just live in Pasadena.
No, not
they can
at
live
all.
anywhere, right?
Yes, we are. I'm gonna say we're prejudiced. We love Pasadena.
Okay.
But you can come from anywhere in the country, and come hang out with us.
Awesome.
We'll be shooting here, Pasadena Access, but you can get in touch with me on Instagram and Twitter at PJ Parker. That's PJAI Parker, Parker.
Awesome.
Yes.
Bam. Well, I thank you both so much for being on the show.
you,
was
Melody.
amazing as always. And I'm loving, the fact that you, making it happen. You had to send me a clip and all that kind of stuff of what you're doing, okay?
And tell
Okay.
Miss Melody what you want your TV show to be about.
Oh, I want it to be about gaming because I love to game.
Wow. Well, you know what? You need to meet my son. That's what he loves to do. He's a gamer. He's actually going to school now. He's in college to produce his own video game.
You're kidding me,
Yes,
Miss
so I'm
Melody.
going to have to connect you with him.
Is it God?
Really?
Yeah.
That is
So,
awesome.
Awesome. So look, you guys, you stay tuned to the Melody Trice Show. Make sure you follow all my guests on their social media, and make sure you follow the Melody Trice Show on all platforms. Till next time, I'm your girl, Melody Trice. Bye-bye.